So I am back filming another workout video for you guys today. Super excited. It'll be more of a flow today. So I have a couple of weights. You definitely can choose to have these or not. I also have a block right here that I'm going to be using for some ab work. So let's get started. So we will start at the top of our mat. Come down onto your knees. Put your hands onto your knees for grounding. Up if you'd like to receive better energy. I feel like I've been going crazy right now in this time, and like really overwhelmed, so I'm gonna put my hands down, try to get grounded. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Think of an intention you'd like to set for yourself today. Whatever it is for you, come up with your intention. Bring it onto your mat. Take one more deep breath in, and when you're ready, exhale it out. Open your eyes, and let's start with a little bit of stretching the sides. So bring the arms up. Exhale the hands down through palm center, and arms up again. Exhale over to the right. Lean it over, stretch, drop that neck up to the ceiling, and same thing on the other side. Exhale over to the side, let it go, let the neck go. Okay, and bring it all the way back up through center, hands to heart. All right, let's get started. So let's come to a cat-cow first. Hands and knees, open up the chest, expand through, and really stretch out that lower back, neck up. Exhale down through cat, chin to chest, really contracting that spine. Let's do another one. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And we are going to start off by extending the left arm forward and the right leg back. So holding here for 10, 9, and 1. Now bring the left arm in where the elbow will meet the right knee and extend it back for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. And then when you get back out here, let's do some tiny pulses with the leg and the arm at the same time for 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Burning out that booty. Set the arm down. Bring the leg back down for a quick rest. And now we're going to take the leg out to the side for a fire hydrant. So we'll go up for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg down. Reset. And then we're going to take the leg back and just do some leg lifts. So straight back, point it up. 10. Knee in and crunch that belly and back up. 9, 8, 1. Last one, pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Bring that knee down. Now let's go into the other side. So right arm forward, left leg back. And we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 2. Do those leg lifts again and make sure you're really lifting that leg up and then bringing that knee in to contract the abs for 9, 8, 7, 2, last one. We're going to set our knee down, reset, and we'll do our fire hydrants on this side. So when you're ready, bring that knee up to the side. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, take it back to a child's pose. Let's reset for a second. Put our hands down and go into our first down dog of the day. Let's pedal out our feet for a minute. Really give those hamstrings and glutes a nice stretch. Lengthen out the lower back. Really lengthen out the spine. Push through the heels of your hands to get that nice V shape. Now we will step forward and forward fold at the top of your mat. And just hang out here for a second. Again, letting those hamstrings open up. If you want to grab at your opposite elbows, let the neck go. Just really breathe it out. When we stretch our muscles like this, we let go of emotions that we've been holding on to as well. So that's why the breathing is so important. Just taking those long inhales through your nose, exhaling out your mouth. So when you're ready, we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Now, we will take our arms up to the ceiling and do a few flows. So arms up, and exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, go back into your plank, and hold your plank for a few seconds here. We're gonna take our saws and saw forward and back. So ready? Here we go for 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take a chaturanga or a half push-up down to your mat. Inhale, lift up into an up dog, and exhale back to down dog. Great job, guys. So we'll move a little faster now. Inhale to the top of your mat. Exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to hearts. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to your plank, and this time we're gonna do some pikes. So we'll lift our hips up and then go back down to our plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, and stretching your hamstrings 2. On 1, we will chaturanga down to the mat. Inhale for up dog, and exhale back to downward dog. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale to the top of the mat, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, back to your plank. If you want to lower down to your knees, you can. We're going to do 10 tricep push-ups here. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, back to down dog. Okay, we're gonna come to the top of the mat again. So inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up, and sit right down into your chair. So sit down, holding a chair pose, lifting your arms up. Just hold here and breathe. Make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle so that you can really see your toes and you're sitting back 1 inch lower. Great job. Okay, in one more breath, we're gonna twist over to the right. So take your left elbow and hook it over your right knee and just hold here. Twist and breathe. Twist and breathe. Those legs burning yet? And then we will fold forward to reset. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Come back up to the top. And sit right back down into that chair. Holding those knees strong. 1 inch lower. Good job, guys. You're doing great. And then you will take that right arm and hook it outside of the left knee and just twist. Twisting in any way is really good for the digestive system. It twists out our organs and really detoxifies and cleanses them. So if you're doing a twist laying down or a twist like this, it's just great for cleansing your body. And fold forward again. Okay, now we're gonna step back into our plank and we're gonna do some level changes. So here we go, we're gonna go down to our forearms and back up to our hands in plank pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, hips are level. Last one. Back up to your plank and back down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back to down dog. Okay, we are gonna lift up our right leg and bend that leg and open up the hip. Circle the ankle out a little bit. And just get a nice stretch, opening that hip. Releasing any tension. Inhale, lift the right leg back up straight. And exhale. Foot through the hands. We're gonna take our back foot and spin it down. Grab your weights if you have them and come on up to warrior one. Okay, so we are in our warrior one. We're going to bring our arms up and do a press. Twist that back heel back up. So you're in a crescent pose now. You got your weights and you're just gonna lunge it out for 10 with a press. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come down to a hold and we're gonna do our biceps now. So for holding for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. We're gonna do some tiny pulses and take your arms back for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Drop those weights to the side. Hands surround the foot. Step back into a plank. We're gonna come and we're gonna do our saws again. So forward and back for 10, 9, 8, 1. Chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back to down dog. Take a deep breath. Reset. Stretch those hamstrings. Walk it out. Whatever you need to do. Lift up the left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Open up that hip. Circle the ankle. Release the tension. Let it go. Inhale. Leg back up. Exhale, step it through. Grab those weights again. Come on up. Whoop, to a warrior one. Twist that back heel up again. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side with our lunges with a press. So bring your weights up to your shoulders and press it out for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna come back and we're going to hold our lunge, and same thing, we're going to do our bicep curls again on this side for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Take the arms back, tiny pulses with the arms and legs. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. Hands back down to the mat, step it back to plank, and we're gonna do crisscross the knees runners. So here we go for 10, 9, 8, and 1. Good job. Now we're going to chaturanga, drop it down, inhale to up dog, and exhale back through down dog. Great job, guys. Stretch it out again. Let's take a child's pose really quick just to reset. Everyone get a sip of water if you need it. Stretch out those shoulders if you need a break. Stretch out that lower back. Take a few nice deep breaths in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. One more in through the nose and exhale. Okay. Push back up into your down dog. Inhale up to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen out that spine. Exhale, fold forward. Okay, so instead of coming into our chair, we're going to inhale all the way up. And we're going to sit down into a squat. So if you want to use your weights for this, you can. I'll do some arm movements, but if the squats are enough for you and you just want to bring your hands to prayer, that's fine too. So if you have your weights, hold on to them, and we will do a squat out and open up the arms and hug a tree when you come back in. So for 10, 9, weight in the heels, 8, 2, and 1, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. I'm just gonna keep my weights holding onto them so it's a little heavier going down onto my legs, so they're loaded up a little more. So we're just gonna do side lunges back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, side, 1, 2. Now we're gonna take this all the way down on one side and just hold that stretch. So if you have your weights in your hands, drop them down and then just come so that your heels are both touching down, hands to prayer, and just really stretch those inner thighs and hips, opening them up, giving ourselves a little breather. Our hips are the place that we store most of our emotions. So if you have tight hips like I did and still do, it's really important to try to stretch them out every day, even if that's only for a couple of minutes. Just releasing any stored emotions and things that we're holding on to, getting rid of it, because we're always processing new things, taking new things in every day, and we want to have room to grow. So let's take this over to the other side. Other foot down, make sure your feet are flat. If they're not, and you can't get into this pose without having some support, you can always put your hands down in front of you and just try as hard as you can to get that heel down to the ground, and the right heel will be lifted this time. Just hold and breathe. Let's bring it back up through center. Whew. Come to the top of your mat, and let's fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale back to down dog. We're gonna lift the right leg again. Exhale, step it through the hands. Now spin that back heel down, come up to warrior 1. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. My pants are falling off. And just hold in warrior 2 and breathe. Focus that gaze right over the middle finger. And when you're ready, reverse your warrior, stretching that side body, pulling the arm back. Great job, guys. And exhale. Let's bring it down through a side angle. So keep the shape of your legs in your warrior two. Pull your arm above your head, and your right arm can come to your right forearm can come to your right leg. And if you have the flexibility, you can drop your arm down in front of the leg. So you're really opening up, stretching that hip like one long line from your foot to your left hand, holding and breathing, burning those quads out, and come back up through warrior two. Now we're gonna come back up, keep your right leg bent, and into a crescent pose. You're gonna be on your toes of your back left foot. Hands are in prayer again, and we're gonna come up, lift up into a three-legged warrior, and then back down. We're gonna go and do those for 10. So really testing our balance. If you want to extend the arms forward, you can. But I'm gonna keep mine here today because my balance is a little off. 7, and this is working those hamstrings. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold, tiny pulses with the left leg up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring that leg back up. We're gonna inhale the arms up, exhale, fold forward, inhale, lift, exhale, chaturanga down, inhale, up dog, and exhale, back through down dog. Okay, we've got a left side, we've got to do it. Here we go, inhale, left leg up, exhale, step it through. Inhale, come up to a warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Focus that gaze over that middle finger. Bend deep into that left leg and just hold. Focus out. Quad should be burning, legs should be burning. And when you're ready, flip that palm up, reverse your warrior, stretch out that side body. And exhale, bring the arm to the quad. Right arm is extended out, and you're in one long line from your right heel to your right fingertips. And I'm just gonna bring my arm down so I can open up my hip a little more. Great job, guys. Hold and breathe, letting go of the tension, and come all the way back up into your warrior two. Twist off that back heel, hands to prayer, and we're gonna do our warrior three deadlifts on the other side. So bringing the back leg up and back down, up and back down. 7, 6, 2, last one, hold here and do tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. Come back to the top of the mat, fold forward, drop it all off. Hang out here for a second. Inhale, lift, back flat, fold down, and in your plank, let's hold here, and we're going to take our knees and just tap our knees down to the mat and come right back up into a plank. So tap, 10, 9, working those lower abs, 7, 2, and 1. Okay, chaturanga, down. Inhale up and exhale back. Great job. Okay, let's walk out that dog. Stretch out those hamstrings that we just worked so hard. And we're going to come back into our plank. Roll over to your left hand and come into a side plank. And we're just going to do hip dips here, working those obliques for 10, 9, 8, 1. Take the right foot back and just open up, dropping the head into what we call a wild thing. Just stretching the whole front and side body. Good job, guys. Okay, come back down into your plank. If you need to take a break, go ahead and do that. If not, let's go back about it for a second and come back to your plank. Let's get onto our hands and knees. Take 1 cat-cow to reset. Breathing in and out really deeply here. And we will sit back onto our hips and do a little bit more ab work before we stretch. Okay, so if you have a block, take that into your arms now. Bring your legs up into a bent position, and we're just gonna start by holding our arms straight out. Really squeeze the block so you're working your arms at the same time. That's super important. Because if you don't have weights, you still wanna get a good arm workout in. So we're gonna go all the way back, articulating our spine down until the head touches the floor. Head is the last thing down. Bring the arms back and inhale up. We're gonna do that all the way back and all the way up for 9, 8, 1, come up, bring the legs to tabletop so they're 90 degrees and your arms are still straight, and just squeeze that block with your legs lifted for 10, 9, 2, 1. Shoot the legs out, keep the arms up and bend in and out for 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. My abs are burning. All right, squeeze that block again. 10, 9, 8, 7. Shoot those legs out, tiny flutters. 10, 9, keep squeezing that block. 8, and 1. Great job, guys. Scoot back to the back of your mat. Bring your right leg in so it's kind of like bent in, and then your left leg is straight. Take your block, place it at the bottom of your foot, and just try to reach for it. If you're not there yet, just keep your hands underneath your shin. And the idea here is to really just keep your back straight, your spine straight, so that you are stretching out your lower back as much as you are your hamstrings. And just hold it and breathe that tension away. Try to reach for that block. And if you're not there today or tomorrow or even next year, if you keep practicing, you will be. And come up and release. Switch over to the other side. Oh, gosh, it feels so good to get a good workout and a nice sweat in on these days where they can seem a little long. Breathe in, let it all go. We are going to take our block and put it underneath your sits bones. If you don't have a block, it's totally fine. Open our legs out into a wide leg straddle. So open your legs, sit on your block, pull the meaty part of your butt out so that your sit bones are totally on your block. Tilt that pelvis forward and just stretch the inner thighs. Pushing forward, opening the hip joints. Take our left leg, cross it over your right knee. Bring your left arm up and twist over the shoulder. I hope you guys enjoyed that more yoga flow